We are all witnessing the legendary struggle of the great leader of the frontier, Osman Bey. The moment of reckoning has arrived in Kurulus, Osman. Now, only the strong will survive, while the weak will perish. Loyalty and betrayal intertwine as the battle begins. This episode will be a battlefield where blood, sacrifice, treachery, and victory merge into one. Once again, Osman Bey's sword will stand as a shield for the oppressed and as the executioner of the tyrant. However, this time he is not only facing his enemies but also traitors hidden among those he trusts. How will the balance of power shift after Lucas' death? Will Osman Bey's sword turn toward the Mongol jackal Ulughan? Will Ulughan meet the same fate as Lucas? Or is Osman Bey facing an even greater threat? One of Osman Bey's most trusted warriors, Konar Bey, has been missing for a long time. Will he return, or will his absence leave Osman Bey vulnerable on the battlefield? Meanwhile, the Red Devil Sophia is weaving a far more dangerous web of deception. She is forming a terrifying alliance to bring Osman Bey to his knees. The Byzantines and the Mongols are joining forces in a grand scheme to eliminate Osman Bey once and for all. This war will not only decide Osman Bey's fate, but also determine the destiny of Kei, Sagat, and the entire Turkish realm. And now, the greatest secret is about to be revealed. What will happen when the true identity of Halime Hatton is exposed? Will Osman Bey finally reunite with the daughter he has long searched for? Or will the Red Devil Sophia use her as a weapon to strike Osman Bey at his most vulnerable point? Don't miss this in-depth analysis and theory video. If you are closely following Osman Bey's journey to victory and want to be a part of this great struggle, now is the time to unite. Like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to support this noble cause. Remember, friends, as long as we stand together and make our voices heard, we will continue to shine a light on Osman Bey's path. Now, let's uncover this great epic. Warriors, noble women, choose your side, because Osman Bey's battle is our battle. In episode 179 of Kurulus Osman, we witnessed a major confrontation. Osman Bey drove his sword into the ruthless Tekfur Lucas, spilling the tyrant's blood. But remember, my friends, this was only the beginning. Although Osman Bey eliminated Lucas and put an end to the damage he inflicted on Byzantium, the enemy is far from defeated. Lucas' death has left a significant power vacuum within the Byzantine ranks. Now, the Red Devil Sophia and her new allies are stepping in to fill the gap. What will be Byzantium's next move against Osman Bey? We will discuss how Osman Bey will deal with both the traitors within and the enemies outside. But keep in mind, while he fights against Byzantium, another formidable enemy, the Mongols, will not sit idly by. What will Osman Bey's next move be? First, his next target will be the Mongols. Their commander, Ulughan, will not remain silent after Lucas' death and is already preparing to strike against Osman Bey. The Mongols have a clear objective: to put an end to Osman Bey's path toward establishing a state. Sagat Yenishir and the Kei tribe will soon face a Mongol invasion. However, Osman Bey has already deciphered his enemy's strategy and has devised a brilliant plan to lure them into battle. But for this plan to succeed, he must overcome one of the greatest obstacles, the loyal Mongol commander Altuga, who happens to be the brother of Serketay. The fierce struggle between Serketay and his brother Altuga is about to unfold. As one of Osman Bey's most loyal warriors, Serketay will face the greatest test of his life. His opponent is none other than one of the Mongols' strongest commanders, his own blood, Altuga. Altuga has long despised Serketay for choosing to leave the Mongols and stand with Osman Bey. You were one of us, a Mongol by blood, yet you chose to serve the Turks. Today, either you die or I do. These words reflect the deep resentment driving Altuga's action. But for Serketay, the true battle is not just against his brother. His heart burns with anguish because the Mongols have taken his son, Datsi Al, captive. The fate of both Serketay and his son hangs in the balance. Datsi Al, who idolizes his father, is about to face the most critical moment of his life. Everything hinges on Osman Bey's battlefield strategy. If he executes his moves wisely, the Mongols could suffer a devastating defeat, but a single misstep could spell disaster. Osman Bey now stands at a crossroads. Will he emerge victorious, or will the Kei tribe and his dream of statehood suffer a crippling blow? The Mongols' trap threatens both Osman Bey's warriors and his family. Yet, one truth remains unchanged. Osman Bey's sword has always been the blade of justice. What do you think Osman Bey should do against the Mongols? How will the clash between Altuga and Serketay unfold? Will Gatsi Alp escape from the Mongols? All these questions will soon be answered. Osman Bey's fight is not just the struggle of a leader, it is the forging of a nation's destiny. To be part of this this legendary story. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Those who walk in Osman Bey's path never lose. Now, it's time to take your stance, for the great battle is near. Is Mongol commander Ulugin leaving the series? Will Osman Bey take his revenge? Remember, my friends, Ulugin has been one of Osman Bey's fiercest adversaries in recent episodes, growing more powerful over time. Following Lucas' death, he became the greatest threat standing in Osman Bey's way. But Osman Bey will never give up. He will make Ulugin pay for every chain that once bound him and every humiliation he endured in his own land. So, is Ulugin really leaving the series? Most likely yes. His recent appearances as a guest actor in the credits suggest that his end is near. However, Ulugin will not go down easily. His fight with Osman Bey may be one of the bloodiest battles in the series. The Mongols are preparing to play their final cards to halt Osman Bey's rise. But as we've seen time and again, Osman Bey is not only a master of war, but also a brilliant strategist. Osman Bey's genius plan and Ulugin's downfall. Osman Bey will use both his sword and his intelligence to deliver a crushing blow to Ulugin. By turning the Mongols' attacks against them, he will strike when they are most vulnerable. To defeat Ulugin, Osman Bey will follow these steps. Cut off Mongol advancements. The Mongols will attempt to seize Sagat, Yenisei, and the Ki tribe, but Osman Bey has already deciphered their movements. He will block their supply lines and trap them in a confined space. Defend Sagat and the Ki tribe. The Mongols' prime target is Osman Bey's heart, but Osman Bey and his Alps have fortified their defenses, setting an elaborate trap for Ulugin and his force. Deliver the final blow. Once the Mongols are lured into his trap, Osman Bey will eliminate Ulugin and accelerate the rise of his state. Ulugin believes he can capture Osman Bey, but in the end, it is he who will fall into the ultimate ambush. Osman Bey was once paraded through the lands in chains, but now he is determined to take his revenge for the suffering he endured. The downfall of Ulugin will mark Osman Bey's triumph. Will he capture Ulugin and humiliate him before the Mongols, or will he defeat him in battle with his sword? This confrontation will be one of the greatest struggles Osman Bey has ever faced against the Mongol threat. However, he is not alone in this fight. Who will stand beside him? Osman Bey will not face this war alone. His most trusted warriors will fight by his side. Baran Bey, one of Osman Bey's most loyal Alps, will be on the front line. Meanwhile, Saitzad Orhan and Aladdin Bey, the sons of Osman Bey, will give their all to protect the future of the state. The Alps and the devoted people of Ki will unite against the Mongols to defend their independence. Yet, this battle will not only bring victory, it will also come with heavy loss. As Osman Bey prepares for one of the most crucial wars of his life, he is determined to make the enemy feel the same pain he once suffered in chains. Osman Bey is not just a leader, he is the founder of a state, the hope of a nation. He must emerge victorious from this war. What strategy should Osman Bey use against Ulugin? Will the Mongols be completely wiped out, or will a new threat arise? All these questions will be answered soon. Osman Bey's fight is not just a war. It is a legendary struggle that will shape the destiny of a nation. Meanwhile, one of the biggest mysteries in Kurulus Osman is the absence of Konar Bey. Did he leave the series? Will he return? Ever since Turgut Bey left the show, Konar Bey emerged as one of Osman Bey's most significant allies. However, he has not been seen on screen for a while. Has Konar Bey permanently exited the series? No. One of Osman Bey's most trusted warriors, Konar Bey, is engaged in conquests around Sakarya. Though he is not currently shown in the series, historical sources indicate that he played a crucial role in Osman Bey's military campaign. As Osman Bey fights against the Byzantines and Mongols, he is also expanding his territories by capturing new fortresses. It is believed that Konar Bey has been tasked with leading these conquests in Sakarya and its surroundings. Thus, Konar Bey has not completely left the series, but his return to the screen may take some time. Remember, Turgut Bey was once one of Osman Bey's closest allies, significantly contributing to the rise of the Ottoman state and fighting in numerous battles. After his departure, Konar Bey filled his role, especially in the conquests around Iznik. However, his absence this season has been deeply felt. Should Konar Bey return, he will take part in Osman Bey's major battles, standing at the front lines against the Byzantines and Mongols. His contributions in the Sakarya region and the fortresses he captures will aid Osman Bey in expanding his territory. However, at this stage, the series suggests that Konar Bey's return is not imminent. From a storyline perspective, the show will likely depict him as being occupied with new conquests, leading raids in the Sakarya region, and adding new castles to Ottoman land. In this way, his story will continue in the background without completely disappearing, though he might remain remain off-screen for a while. Do you think Konar Bey should return? If you believe Konar Bey should make a comeback, don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. He has been one of Osman Bey's most steadfast allies. Do you think he should return for the upcoming battles? With Turgut Bey's departure, how should Konar Bey's absence be filled? Is Akdemir Bey enough, or should a new character be introduced to the series? Your opinions matter to us. The end of the Red Devil, Sofia, is near. Halime Hatton's true identity is about to be revealed. With Lucas's death, Osman Bey's next enemy has become clear, the Red Devil, Sofia. However, this battle will be unlike any other because Sofia holds a secret so devastating that it will become Osman Bey's greatest challenge yet. Sofia's biggest secret. Sofia has been hiding the truth about Halime Hatton's identity. Raised under Sofia's manipulation, Halime has no idea that she is actually Osman Bey's daughter. But once Osman Bey uncovers the truth, he will set a grand plan of vengeance in motion, bringing about Sofia's downfall. What will happen when Halime learns the truth? Halime Hatton has begun to realize that Sofia has been lying to her and hiding the truth. She is starting to sense that Osman Bey is not the enemy she was led to believe. However, the most shocking revelation will come when she discovers that Sofia is not her real aunt. This moment will turn her world upside down. She will finally understand that the person who raised her is a deceiver, that Osman Bey is her true father, and that Sofia was the one who tore her away from her real family. Will Halime accept Osman Bey as her father? When the truth is exposed, will Halime Hatton accept her real identity? The most crucial question is whether she will remain loyal to Sofia or return to her real family. The answer to this will unfold in the upcoming episode. Will Bala Hatton reunite with her lost daughter? For years, Bala Hatton has silently grieved the loss of her daughter. Losing their child was one of the greatest sorrows Osman Bey and Bala Hatton ever endured. But now, with the revelation of this secret, they have a chance to reunite. However, it won't be easy. Sofia has poisoned Halime Hatton's mind for years, making her see Osman Bey as an enemy. Because of this, it may take time for Halime to accept Osman and Bala Hatton. But once the truth is out, Sofia's entire scheme will begin to crumble, and her downfall will be inevitable.